Okay, third question I completed to you. Now I am going to start the question number 4. This also as same as the previous questions. Here, check whether the given points, I mean here 3 points are given, are the vertices of an isosceles triangle or not. They are asking you question. They are asking you. You are going to check given what points are going to form isosceles triangles or not. How can we know? We need to know the measurement of all the sides, I mean length of all the sides. Here triangle means 3 sides are there. So if you are giving name A, here you see here A, first point 6 comma minus 2, and here another point 6 comma 4 and 7 comma minus 2 are the vertices given. So you see here you are taking A first point, B for the second point, C for the third point. So vertices of the triangle are A, B, C. We need to find the length, I mean distance from A to B is the length of AB, distance from B to C is length of BC, distance from A to C is length of AC. So first we want to find the length of AB, I mean distance of AB. We know the formula of distance, square root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. We need to clear to know the points here. X1 is 5 and y1 is minus 2, x2 is 6 and y2 is 4. So you are going to substitute in the formula. We are getting 6 minus 5 whole square, I mean x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1. 4 here, minus of minus becomes plus 2. 4 plus 2 whole square equal to 6 minus 5 becomes 1. 1 square is 1 only. Here 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 square equal to 36. So 36 plus 1 is 37. Now the distance clearly AB equal to square root of 37. Clear? Now we are going to find the distance from B to C, I mean length of BC. Same formula we are using here. BC also square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Here B coordinate, C coordinate we are taking. Now here x1 equal to 6, y1 equal to 4, x2 equal to 7 and y2 equal to minus 2. So by substitution in the distance formula we are getting BC equal to square root of 7 minus 6 whole square plus minus 2 minus 4 whole square. So equal to 7 minus 6 becomes 1, square is 1, plus minus 2 minus 4 becomes minus 6. Minus 2 minus 4 becomes minus 6. So minus 6 square. So minus becomes plus only. 6 square is 36. Right? So 36 plus 1 is 37. So first AB equal to square root of 37 we got it. BC equal to square root of 37. Okay. Now one side, length of one side is left to find, that is AC. Here A coordinate you are taking and C coordinate you are taking. A coordinate is 5 comma minus 2, C is 7 comma minus 2. Here x1 equal to 5, y1 equal to minus 2, x2 equal to 7, y2 equal to minus 2. That we are substituting again in the distance formula, square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Here 7 minus 5, I mean x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square minus 2 minus of minus plus 2 equal to square root of 7 minus 5 is 2, square equal to 4 plus minus 2 plus 2 is 0, square is 0 only. So 4 plus 0 is square root of 4. Square root of 4 equal to 2. Now you observe, after finding the length of all the sides, AB equal to root 37, BC equal to root 37 and AC equal to 2. Now clearly out of 3 sides, 2 sides are equal. I mean AB equal to BC. So we confirm that given vertices must be form a isosceles triangle. This is the way to check given triangle, isosceles triangle or any other type of triangle also, only to find the distance, I mean length of the sides only. Clear to you? So next model we are going to the question number 5. Here 4 students, you see an interesting question. This also came in the last 19 exam also, 2000, and last year exam also this question came, very easy. Here 2 students are there, Champa and Chemeli. They enter into the class and 4 students are sitting in different places. They both are talking. One is saying they are in the square form, other saying no, they are not in the square. So here they are sitting, the places name is given A, B, C, D. The important of this question is here coordinates are not given, so we are going to find the coordinates. See here, coordinates are we have to find. Here you are start from the A point to go to the x axis 3 you are getting, and you go to the y axis 4 getting. So your coordinate point is 3 comma 4. X coordinate will come first, so 3 comma 4. I mean A coordinate is 3 comma 4, like that. B 6 and x axis y is 7, so 6 comma 7 is the B. You go to the C, you see 9 x axis 9 units and y axis is 4, so 9 comma 4, and D coordinate is also there, that is 6 comma 1. Now we are clear to find the vertices, I mean places of A, B, C, D. So they are asking it is going to form a square or a which type of this is. So we can find out or clear their doubt by finding the length of all the sides only, I mean distance between AB, BC, CD and AD. According to that we are going to decide. So here you see, I told you according to the figure coordinates of the points are A 3 comma 4, B 6 comma 7, C 9 comma 4, okay, and D vertex is 6 comma 1. For example, you are taking A and B, so x1 equal to 6 and x2 equal to 3, y1 equal to 7, y2 equal to 4, like that. 6 minus 3 whole square, I mean x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. According to that 6 minus 3 whole square, I mean 3 square is 9, 7 minus 4 again 3 square equal to 9, 9 plus 9 equal to root 18. So root 18 does not the perfect square root. You are going to take LCM, so you will get 3 2 times. So 2 times means square root, it come out 9 into 2. So square root of 9 becomes 3, it becomes 3 square root 2. And like the same, we are taking B and C coordinates, we are going to again substitute in the distance formula only. That is x1 equal to 9, x2 equal to 6, y1 equal to 4, y2 equal to 7. After substituting, you see 9 minus 6 whole square instead of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square is 4 minus 7 whole square. Again 9 minus 6 is 3 square is 9, 4 minus 7 is 3 square equal to 9, 9 plus 9 equal to square root of 18, that is square root of 9 into 2, 9 becomes 3, so 3 root 2. Like that we can find CD, AD also. So we are getting C, I am going to show to you here, AB called also 3 root 2, BC also 3 root 2, CD also 3 root 2, and AD also we are getting 3 2. I mean all the sides, length of all the sides are equal. We find out the length of all the sides by using the distance formula, as well as by finding the sides only. We are not going to decide it is a square, maybe it is a rhombus, because in the rhombus also all sides are equal. But the main thing you need to remember, only one thing is different between the square and the rhombus. I mean angles also, but we are not considering the angles in the chapter, only sides. I mean here all the sides are equal in rhombus, and as well as all the sides are equal in square also, but length of the diagonal are not equal in the rhombus, and length of the diagonals equal in the square. So here you clear that one. AC equal to, we got it 6, AC is the diagonal. BD is also 6, I mean length of the diagonals also equal and all sides are equal. By these two properties we are going to decide the 4 students who seated on the benches in the class is in the form of square. That is, you see, as sides are equal and diagonals are also equal, so ABCD is a square. Therefore Champa is correct. Chameli and Champa taking challenging one and another who is right, so consider Champa is correct. So one more example I want to explain to you. The same model only in this exercise, all the models are the same. Here you see question number 6. In question number 6, 3 questions are there. In 3 questions, 4 coordinates are given. I mean 4 vertices are given. 2 coordinates only, 4 vertices are given. So you know that 4 vertices are going to form a quadrilateral. But he is asking to you, by the plotting of these points on the graph paper, which type of quadrilateral is going to form. I mean we are not going to use the graph here, so we are going to find the length of the all sides. Quadrilateral means AB, BC, CD, AD. Like above question, we find the length of all the sides of a square. Like this here also. After finding that, we are going to observe the length of all the sides. Then we apply the properties of the quadrilateral. According to that, we are going to decide. I will explain one sum for you. You see here. In this one, we are going to explain one sum here. You see here, sum number 1, let the points be A given, B given, C given and D also given, right? So I want to find the distance of all the sides. AB, we are using the x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Here x1 equal to 1, x2 equal to also 1. So minus 1 here. So minus of minus plus 1, 1 plus 1 whole square. Plus x2, y2 equal, y1 is 0, y2 equal to minus 2. So minus of minus again becomes plus. So 1 plus 1 is 2 square is 4, plus 0 plus 2 whole square equal to 2 square is 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8, square root of 8. So you are going to take the LCM of 8, or you are writing under the root 4 into 8. Square root of 4 becomes 2. So totally it becomes 2 root 2. I mean the length or a distance from A to B equal to 2 root 2. Like that we are going to find BC. Same, we are substituting the coordinates of B and C in the distance formula. So we are getting 2 root 2 again. And CD also we are getting 2 root 2. And AD also we are getting 2 root 2 only. I mean like above sum we are getting AB, BC, CD, AD. All the lengths are equal. But we are not going to decide it is a square. If I say square, you can say why it is not a rhombus. So to clear this, we need to find the diagonals. That is AC equal to, AC is the diagonal. By using the vertices A and C by applying the distance formula, so we are getting 4. Like same, by using the B and D vertices, we are getting the distance or length of the BD equal to 4. By observing this, all sides are equal and length of the two diagonals also equal. So now we are confirmed that these vertices are going to form a square only. Like this in remaining two also there, you are going to practice yourself. You are any confusion, you can ask me. Thank you.